Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of my 28-day vlogging challenge. Today I am just in the local park, so having some nice time in nature, and I wanted to talk to you about deep breathing and why it's important. So you'll hear a lot of people say take a deep breath, and sometimes that can be a bit infuriating when you're feeling stressed or anxious, but I actually wanted to explain why it's important in terms of our nervous system. So I think if you can help understand how your nervous system functions, then you can have more control over your internal state and then calm yourself down when you need to. So there are two aspects of our nervous system. Broadly speaking, there's the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight response. It's the anxiety, the survival mechanism, what sort of helps you jump out of the way when you realize that you're about to walk in front of a bus or something like that. There's also the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite of that. And that's a system that calms everything down in our body. It regulates our heart rate, it calms down our breathing, and it's the opposite of the sympathetic nervous system. So it's involved in resting, relaxing, and digestion. The two systems don't really function well together. So when your sympathetic nervous system is activated and you're very stressed, the parasympathetic nervous system is low, and vice versa. When you're really engaged, the parasympathetic nervous system, you don't have much activation of stress. So I actually thought it would be helpful to talk about one nerve that's associated with activating the calming system, the parasympathetic nervous system, and that is the vagus nerve. So it's the 10th cranial nerve, and basically it goes from our brain and it goes down our throat and down to our heart, lungs, and the digestive system. So it branches off into lots of different areas. It's really important. It's the longest nerve in the body. It's an afferent nerve, so it conveys sensory information from our organs back up to our brain. It's involved in the regulation of our heart rate. So the vagus nerve secretes something called acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter that actually calms down or lowers our heart rate. It's also involved in sweating and in digestion, so the gastrointestinal system. The vagus nerve, well, there's also some research that it shows that it's involved in the female orgasm also. So it's a good nerve, but we won't discuss that now. Basically, I wanted to tell you a few ways that you can engage your vagus nerve, so calming yourself down or activating the parasympathetic nervous system. One of the ways is the present moment strategy that we discussed yesterday. Another is alpha wave meditation, which I won't talk about today. Coughing, interestingly enough, will activate it. Also dipping your face in cold water. Someone just rode past and looked at me like I'm a bit of a weirdo, but that's okay. Deep breathing is what I actually wanted to talk to you about. So it's really important when you're anxious and you're trying to calm down that you get your air really deep down to the base of your diaphragm. So a lot of people, when they're anxious, their breath will go sort of shallow from here to here, and that kind of trips up your carbon dioxide balance and sort of makes you even more stressed, getting you sort of prepared to fight whatever danger it is, whatever perceived danger, or to escape. So we need both systems. Cut a long story short, get your air deep down to the base of your diaphragm, hold it for a few seconds, and then have a long exhale. So the principle is a deep breath in, get it right down to the base of your diaphragm, hold for a few seconds, then exhale. So the key to this is making your exhale much longer than the inhale and the hold. You might have to do this a few times, but you will find that it calms down your heart rate and you actually feel pretty calm overall once you're getting good at practicing it. So there's some more people about to walk past. I'm going to finish here, but I will see you tomorrow with day 3. Good luck practicing that, and I will see you tomorrow.